Hey everybody, welcome to my channel Undercover Comics. This is my review and recap of Die issue number 1 from Image Comics. The story is written by Kieron Gillen with art from Stephanie Hans and letters by Clayton Cowles. I hope you enjoy. The story begins in 1991. Dominic and his best friend Sol share a birthday. So they decided to have a joint birthday party at Sol's house. When Dominic and his younger sister Angela arrived at the party, they found everyone waiting. Chuck, Matthew, Isabel, and Sol. Chuck was the class clown. He liked to be silly and have fun. Matthew was very smart, but painfully quiet and extremely depressed. Angela is Dominic's younger sister. She joined the party because their dog just died and it was the only way to stop her from crying. Dominic is our protagonist. His friends call him Ash, and it's his 16th birthday. Dominic and Matthew became closer friends when Sol became more occupied with his new girlfriend. Which brings us to Isabel. Isabel is Sol's new girlfriend, and the new girl at school. She's French, adopted, and aggressively offensive. And of course, Sol. Sol is short for Solomon. It's also Solomon's 16th birthday, and he's Dominic's best friend. To celebrate Dominic's 16th birthday, Sol created an RPG for the party. They were a collective of RPG elitists, but Solomon promised that his new game was unlike anything they've ever played before. He proclaimed it a fantasy for grown-ups, so they all wanted to play. Sol instructed the party to develop and personalize their game characters, with powers, skills, and abilities. Anything was permissible. Following this exercise, Sol gave dice to each player based on their character's traits, skills, and abilities. Ash explained that his character is a diplomat with teeth. She's a cross between Cleopatra and Machiavelli. Sol names her a dictator and awards the D4. Matthew's character is a magical warrior that turns emotions into power. Sol names him the Grief Knight and awards him the D8. Angela is a cyberpunk. Sol names her Neo and awards her the D10. Isabel's character is an atheist with pet gods. Sol names her the Godbender and awards her the D12. Chuck's character has random abilities, but ultimately he just wants to have fun. So Sol names him the Fool and awards him the D6. Sol names himself the Master and awards himself the D20. Sol instructs the players to roll, and after saying the word die, the D20 begins to levitate. They can't say what happens next. 2 hours later, Sol's mom enters the room to find the entire party missing. 2 years later, they re-emerge on the highway. A passerby recognizes them as the Stafford Six. She also realizes that one of them is missing, and Angela is missing an arm. She asks, "What happened?" Ash replies, "I can't say." The story jumps ahead 25 years. It's Dominic's birthday. Unable to speak about what happened, he never truly deals with the trauma. He hates parties and presents. They're just reminders of his pain. He's extremely depressed and doesn't keep contact with any of the party. But every year, Sol's mom visits Dominic, hoping he will reveal the whereabouts of her son. She explains that she only wants to find and bury him, but again, Dominic can't talk about it. There's only one person that Dominic doesn't avoid, his sister Angela. Angela left her husband for her girlfriend, but when that relationship got too real, her girlfriend bailed, leaving Angela with a custody battle and a nasty divorce. During an empty salute, the bartender gives Ash a mysterious package that was left on the doorstep of the bar earlier that day, sender unknown. Dominic opens the package to find Sol's D20 die covered in blood. Understandably confused, frustrated, and frightened, Dominic wants to destroy the die, but he realizes that he should not make this decision alone. So everyone gathers at Chuck's house. No surprise, Chuck was able to move on with his life, to become a successful author and filmmaker. He divorced his wife and remarried 20 years younger. Isabel has kids and teaches English at the secondary level, while Matthew teaches university statistics. Angela interrupts the small talk to address the elephant in the room. So Dominic reveals the bloody D20. But while weighing their options, they realized that destroying the D20 could also destroy any chance they have of finding Saul, and fear has paralyzed their decision-making abilities. Just then, Dominic refers to the D20 as die, yet again activating the magical die, and plunging them back into the game. From the D20, a voice proclaims that once more the Grand Master threatens the realm, and the land calls out for a hero. The party falls through space and crash lands back in the fantasy world. Once again, the Dictator, the Grief Knight, Neo, the Godbender, and the Fool must navigate this deadly realm to find their friend and escape with their lives. I won't spoil the last quarter of this issue, but it's awesome. This story was excellent. It explores identity, friendship, support, and mental health. It's tragic because these characters clearly don't have the tools or the emotional intelligence to deal with the traumas they've experienced, so they can't support each other, and for that reason their relationships suffer. I think Kieron Gillen did an excellent job of exploring internal conflict and the complexities of relationships. I'm looking forward to future character development. The art was amazing, the color palette was excellent, and the images were well textured. I give the art a 9.8, the story a 9, the impact a 9. I love this issue, I love this series, and I cannot wait to keep reading. With that said, I'm going to wrap this up. This is Undercover Comics. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this issue, please pick up the trade paperback. And until next time, peace.